Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Looks good.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to session 0 of Dawn of Ganymede. It's good to see you all.
Hey, I just got back.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hi, Shayne.
Hey, Shayne.
You ever taken a shot after eating a cough drop?
No.
Dude, what the fuck are you
do it,
talking
bro.
about, dude?
Are
Are you
you
like inadvertently making lean right now?
Are you
Like,
getting
the
like
gas is
annihilated?
forming in
What's
my
going
body
on?
right now.
What did you take a
gnarly?
What did you take a shot of?
Just rum.
Just rum,
Spiced
just
rum.
50% whiskey, 50% NyQuil. Let's fucking get it, guys. Come on.
Let's freaking party, dude. Oh, well, we better
Party animals.
Well, we
okay.
better wrap up this session 0 quickly then, because I think Shayne's about to go bye-bye here in a second. Welcome, one and all. So happy to be DMing from Phase 3 once again. Juniper, Shayne, and Tomato. So happy to be DMing Surefour, who we DM'd in Phase 2. And so excited to be DMing Lily, who I realized we were trying to get a game together for a little over 2 years now, and time is a terrifying freaking thing. So welcome, one and
Yes.
all.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Hi, boss.
We're just gonna dive into it because I have a few things I'd like to show you. I'm gonna take you over to the starting map, the sort of hub town that Dawn of Ganymede will be taking place in, and I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about what is going on around the game. What are some things that are happening within the world? We're going to go over the sort of like introductory quest where the game will first begin. And then I'll also go over some things that you might be interested in after completing such a quest, so you can kind of continue to build your characters. From my understanding, you all have essentially built I suppose a shell of, or at least have completed.
Yeah, it's in the oven, boss.
Yeah, you guys are, as they say, cooking, quote unquote, your characters right now. So that is all good, as long as you guys are done with your characters by session 1. That's all gravy.
Yeah.
We'll also go over some things that are unique specifically to IO character creation. For the most part, you all, I think, have built your characters fine, but there's a couple of things you may need to know about that might change some things to benefit you all. So let us first, I'm going to show you guys the map of Ganymede to talk to you a little bit about what that is about. This is quite literally the planetary map, and I'm going to tell you right now, there really isn't a lot to say. Because Ganymede is a real big, craterous, mercury-ridden. It's
schmutz on the screen there.
yeah, if you can go ahead and get that off. It's above all a very toxic place. It's not necessarily a planet that you can kind of like explore outside of these little like dome cities or dome facilities. The air itself is very much quite poisonous. The bodies of water, quote unquote, are quite literally liquid mercury. So you're not going to be doing too much floating. You're going to be doing a lot of sinking and a lot of dying. But that's okay, because there are a lot of areas that you can go to that is not this huge and desolate wasteland. The big key thing about Ganymede, and we've kind of seen a little bit of it in other campaigns, for those that have been around, specifically our Phase 3 players, Ganymede has been an unknown variable in the main storyline for quite some time now. It has been a planet without a populace. The original populace vanished a long time ago, kind of leaving this iron moon desolate and empty and abandoned. Only recently have outside societies, including the Ionian government, have begun to occupy Ganymede specifically for the extraction of its resources that you can't get anywhere else in the universe. So this is kind of like a big space gold rush is the best way that I can describe it. So we've got, and we'll kind of go over a little bit of the organizations in the future or later on today. But you mean between an actual like government authority of the Ionian Excavation Authority that is here to extract materials for the Ionian government. You've got freelancers like the Hell Diggers who are there to extract and get as much information, or there to get some, to go ahead and get some money, go ahead and get themselves paid. And then you've got crime families like the Silverini family, who is also here to continue to expand their quote unquote empire. Also, there is a lovely little there's lovely little bug folk known as the Chi that
those little guys
that live within this universe. They are a warlike folk that all they do is fight and battle and kill and slay and dominate and take over, and then they harvest. You know what? I wasn't gonna say it, and then I said it, and I put a little trap there. I wanted to see who was gonna follow it up. And Shayne, you're the one. Congratulations. But yes, so there are also Chi raiders here, so you might be dealing with some warlike bug people also on this planet. So now that I've given you just the most basic overview of what this planet is and why people are here, between the extraction of materials, but also to learn a little bit more of the history of this planet. Specifically, where did the Ganymedians go? There are no Ganymedians in the universe, smiley face, and it has just been in an empty and abandoned planet. So there's also a lot of ancient artifacts, a lot of ruins, a lot of things that other organizations are trying to learn and piece together what exactly happened here in Ganymede, that there is not only is there no Ganymedians, but there is no evidence of like Ganymedians. There really hasn't been any like mummified corpses of Ganymedians found here. So something obviously happened to them, and some organizations are trying to figure out what. So these are some of some of the main motivators as to why organizations are here on Ganymede. But more importantly, it's uncharted land. It's an opportunity to get rich, an opportunity to learn something new about this grand and glorious universe that we live into. It's a new adventure and a new world to discover. And then yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So that is the biggest overview of Ganymede that I can give, and something to kind of keep in the back of your mind. But now let's kind of go a little bit deeper, specifically the city that you guys are going to be starting in. Give me 1 second, please. Did my 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Where did I name it? Oh, there we are. Let's go ahead and take you to, as I've explained before, a lot of people are living in sort of these artificial dome-like cities. This is where you can actually like breathe in the air and be a part of an established society that is reminiscent of Io and other populated areas throughout the universe. So, welcome, my friends. I didn't do that, shoot. I'm prepared, I promise. There it is. My friends, welcome to the starting city and sort of your hub for the foreseeable future. Welcome to the dome city of Cario. Yeah, I'm gonna pause so you ain't moving your tokens around. But yeah, feel free to move around. You can move around the map with the right click, and you can zoom in with your mouse wheel. But as you zoom out, you will see that Cario is a very large and sizable city. This is kind of one of the biggest dome cities that it kind of exists within the Ogresh region, which is the region that you guys are going to be starting in. So just checking my notes real quick of some things I wanted to go over. But yes, the dome itself has a lot of, first of all, fully breathable oxygen, so you guys are able to roam around here fine. The dome itself generates plenty of oxygen, plenty of energy. It feels like a well-constructed city, except it's shiny, brand new, and just this wonderful area that you guys can begin to look around and explore in, and kind of the area that you can return to after whatever adventure you may go on. I was about to say whatever mischief you're about to start. I know you guys are going to start some mischief, but you know, I don't want to pin that on you guys if that is something you don't want to do. Although I'm sure it is something that you would do. But yes,
saying that.
Looking
You
around.
don't know me.
But yeah, as you kind of like look around Cario, there is a lot to do here. You'll see a lot of this in this map. There isn't anything actually labeled of what is what, but once the game begins, if you are interested, you can go ahead and pick up a map of Cario, which will actually have the labeled areas of things that you can go ahead and explore. So, real quick, I'm going to kind of do like a brief overview of some locations that you may be interested in. And first, we're going to go ahead and start right here where I currently have all of your tokens. By the way, starting next week, you'll actually be in like a bar map. This is just sort of like the region overview right now. So, but you'll actually be starting in an actual bar map next week.
Classic tavern start.
It's, you know what? I have bashed tavern starts for so long, but honestly, it has been it's just a good start. It's just odd. It's just some of my best starts have been in taverns. It's just a great central location to learn more about your characters and establish yourself as a group. And it's honestly been the thing that's been working the best for me. So it's something that I constantly and continuously go back to. But yes. One moment, let me pull up some more notes. As you can tell, I have been cooking, so let's see here. All right, so you're kind of over in like one of the many tavern and saloons that are over here in Cario. And you guys are actually starting here because for one reason or another, you have taken up a job with an astral elf foreman. For whether it be to build your reputation or kind of earn a little bit of credit, actually earn some money. You may have arrived here because you're down on your luck. You may have arrived here because you are looking for adventure, trying to find answers. But this is just this sort of quest that you're starting is par for the course. You know, it's going to go ahead and get you a nice sized paycheck before you begin your adventure officially. There's one more token I forgot to create. So sorry. Give me one quick moment. There he is, the boy. Excuse me. All right. I'm just doing... Oh, there we go. This is Adamar, who is the one that put up. And as mentioned before, he's a space miner. He's a foreman of sorts. He's a gruffed up old astral elf that is currently on some hard times because he believes that his dig site is being currently sabotaged. So your initial quest, and this is where we're actually going to start with session 1. So before beginning, your party, as many adventurers who start, are desperately trying to get some credit, make a name for themselves, or just simply bored. Fortunately, you've all made contact with a rather desperate astral elf by the name of Adamar Yinthana. He is seeking assistance from capable adventurers who can help him. His digging tech has gone all awry, with the excavation constructs and mining lasers seeming to turn against his crew. He has lost a lot of capable diggers and is barely able to escape with his life, and is now unable to return out of the fear that he too will be turned upon. So that is that is kind of like the quest that you guys are going to be starting at. He will pay you each. He's willing to pay, if you can actually figure out the solution for the party, 1,000 credits. And
Each?
no, for the party.
Oh.
We
were about to be rich.
Yeah, that's still a good amount for your level. And he will hand you an heirloom of his. Oh, I am so sorry. I gave you the wrong number. He's rewarding your party his quarterly bonus, which is 2,000 credits. So you guys will receive a total.
I was worried you were gonna walk it back more, and I was gonna fucking get out of here.
You're gonna lose it. Yeah, no, I know. I wouldn't do that to you. I promise. Yes, he's willing to reward his quarterly bonus of 2,000 credits to find the source of the disruption and to stop it. And he is also willing to give you a personal heirloom of his. It's sort of like this, I believe it's like this gemmed bracer from one of the first sort of precious gemstones he extracted from his dig site that you would actually be able to transform into a list of magic items of your choice that would work the best for your party. I believe it is one of 3 options that you can do. It doesn't require a check, doesn't require you spending any money. It's just sort of allows you to transmogrify this ancient, this sort of like prized gemstone into a magic item that one of your party members may be interested in. I'm kind of giving you some real broad strokes, some real above table information so you guys can get a general feel of how the game is going to be starting. Session 1 doesn't start with you guys on the road. It'll actually start with you speaking with Adamar, learning a little bit more of what is happening, and also getting a chance to introduce each and one of your characters, what you're about, what your motivations are, or whatever you kind of want to share at that point. But we'll save character introductions for session 1 on that end. So, and that actually goes to my next point before we kind of get into the rest of Cario and what you can do in this massive town. I kind of wanted to take the opportunity to have you all introduce yourselves to the audience, kind of tell us a little bit about yourself. You're free to bring up some things about your character if you'd like, or you can kind of save that for session 1. Share as much or as little information, even if it's, hi, this is who I am, and then pass, or so whatever you'd like to do. We'll start with Junie. Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
I'm always first.
That's because you're at the top.
Yeah, at the top.
Yeah, true. I'm top J. My name's Juniper. Hi, I'm in a few of Brett's campaigns. You already know this.
Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed.
I play Tommy in Lost Mines of Phandelver, and I played Felsic in Pipe Dreamers. I'm a streamer. I'm an artist. I am playing a lizard folk. I'm playing one of a custom sub race, gecko themed lizard folk. Her name is Chax, and because my viewers have been fucking like beating me over the head trying to figure out what class I'm playing, I'm playing a wild magic sorcerer.
Oh my god, you actually did you reveal it to them before, or is this your first reveal?
Nope.
So proud of you, Judy. So
now they know.
So proud of you. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Yeah, it took a lot of restraint.
Very excited, as everyone is saying right now. Congratulations on we've been running phase 3 for almost 2 years now. And you are the first sorcerer, so congratulations.
Yay! I've also never played a sorcerer.
It'll
Very
be fun.
Exciting. Wait,
especially with wild magic. It's gonna be really fun.
Oh, I'm back. I blacked out when they said they were playing a wild magic sorcerer.
No.
Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be fun.
No.
Don't worry.
No.
That's it. That's me.
All right. Thank you so much. Lily, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience, since you are brand new to the IO world?
Hi, I'm Lily. I am playing. Wait, do I share the name too?
You can share whatever you'd like. You can be mysterious. You can be as forward as you want. Whatever you want to share.
Yeah, you can also lie and really get in their head about it.
I'm playing a quirky elf girl. Her name is Sylvia. She has pink hair and pink eyes. And I'm a bard.
Woo! Very
sorry.
good. Ah, you're good. You're good. I thought you said you were playing a corgi at first, and I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I
no,
heard
no,
for a second.
I'm making a corgi folk now. That sounds awesome. Thank you so much for that. Shayne, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, I'm Shayne. Some of you have seen me before, maybe. I hope so. I play video games. I play music.
Shayne, I'm going to pause you
And,
right there, and I'm going to give you a chance to redo your introduction, and that
Hey, can we
sounds
get
so
a rerun?
desperate. Yeah, can we get a little more
Rerun.
confidence in that, pal?
No,
Stop fucking crying. The hell was that?
I just missed you guys so much.
Oh my God, we get it. Judy, no!
Gonna be one
I'm
of those
playing.
sessions, huh?
I'm playing a hulking Goliath named Nikolai. That's all I want to share about him for now, though.
That sounds good. Understood. We will, do you want to let the audience know, like, what you do or anything like that?
I
Or...
play video games. I play music. That's what I do. Who
Cool.
knows what I do anymore? Let's be honest.
All right, I wasn't looking for an existential crisis. Surefour, why don't you introduce yourself to the audience? And welcome
What's up,
back, by the way,
guys?
my friend.
Thank you, appreciate it. My name's Surefour. I'm a gamer. I'm the gritty guy and the D&D guy and the FPS guy. I got a lot of guy cards, but I'm playing Fred, the necromancer, and he's obsessed with skeletons.
Nice.
And that's right, audience. If you're like, man, that seems especially vague, don't worry. That's all we know about him, too, because I think that's all we really need to know. Is that,
As an aside, can I get a skeleton appraisal
a
as a skill check?
Wait, hold up. So you're, because I
Wouldn't that be
was...
just medicine?
So here's the okay, hold up. Yeah, are you talking about from a medical standpoint or sort of like I find a
No, from
skeleton, how
Fred.
much is this worth?
Like, if you
From how
want to
much
know
he
how good
likes
the
the
bones
skeleton.
are, you'd want to have some medical knowledge.
Like how it would look if it was following him in like the bone structure, you know?
Right, you're looking for good stuff. So I was
Because the main goal is to have an entire city of skeletons
so
eventually.
I didn't know if I wanted to reveal this yet, but I have been trying to ponder some sort of skeleton gathering mini game for you where like you
That'd be good.
Like you could find these different skeletons. They have like different attributes depending on what they find. So you might find like a junky skeleton, but you might find like, you know, like a very rare skeleton, like D&D rarity.
That's why he's here.
Yeah, you're looking for the.
He also
An Olympic
judges people
athlete
based on their
skeleton.
bone structure.
You're looking for the legendary skeleton. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there was going to be either that for skeleton minions, or actually just finding valuable skeletons. Would you sell a skeleton?
No.
Okay, I understood. I know what direction
It's
we'll go.
children.
Got it.
Unless they're ugly.
Oh.
He doesn't like ugly skeleton structures.
How does it feel to like say something and then not have a straight face because of how wild that sounded?
It's a skeleton, man. It's not like they have flesh and it's like just their bone structure.
Can't you tell the difference between these two skeletons? This one, flawed. It's like look exactly the same.
And I'm wondering
Exactly.
what my skeleton looks like. I don't know. Do I have an ugly skeleton?
I hope I have a nice skeleton.
Right?
You
I'll
gotta
have to roll
I
for
hope
it.
my guts are pretty.
you gotta
Okay,
let
the guts are gone. He doesn't care about the guts.
you gotta let
He just
Fred
wants the
appraise your
bone.
skeleton. Yeah. All right. Oh, go on. No, is there more you wanted to share?
No, I think that's good.
Okay, cool. Tomato, why don't you introduce yourself and whatever you'd like to say about your character?
Huh?
Thank you for the introduction. Tomato, ladies and gentlemen, he's a streamer, and yeah, please say something, Tomato. Don't you gotta? I gotta look like I'm in control here. Please please
Huh?
say something.
I don't know what's happening.
I didn't drag you into this game. All right, fine. It's Tomato. He'll introduce his character next week, or not. We'll see what happens.
Or not.
He's winging it.
I have no idea how long I can stall it.
I would love if like your character like immediately like transformed into like a completely different character
Takes the frog
next
suit
week.
off.
That would be cool. I feel like that would be the first time something like that happens in one of our campaigns.
Oh my god, It's just a mascot. He takes the head off. It's a little kobold inside.
Dude, I mean, that's like the thing. Everyone in this session watching it is going to be like, he's going to blow up again. Gosh, when's it fucking happen? When is it coming up?
Am I just a one-trick pony where I blow up the bar again because of...
Make it explode again.
If the bar blew up again, I'd be fucking delighted, to be clear.
Don't say that. Now I feel like I have to blow up the bar. Oh, dude. All right.
What?
No, don't worry about it, Lily. It's all...
It's on the coffee.
She doesn't know.
It's good. It's good. TLDR for Surefour and Lily. The last campaign...
Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, I thought you said blow up the bard. I was
Oh,
so
no.
confused.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, I
We
was
can do that
really
too.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
good.
no problem.
I'm good. Go on. Sorry for interrupting. Go on. Sorry.
No,
Go,
you're
go, go.
good. Fred's got to get to that skeleton somehow, so maybe you will blow up next session. Who knows? That'd be a fun little twist. Yeah, the TLDR is when I was DMing Tomato, Shayne, and Junie in the last campaign, it was the same bar scenario, except Tomato's character actually exploded, creating this fiery inferno within the bar, and that's how everyone met.
You probably deserved it.
Through devastation.
Yeah.
Little column A, little
bit.
column B. Yeah, exactly. All right.
All those
I've dealt with my
bystanders
fair share of
deserved it too. They
explosions.
got what was coming to them.
Yeah, there was a lot of dead people that day. No one really talked
Tires
about
blew
it.
up an entire city because someone called him a knife.
Nobody's free of sin.
No one. No one's free. That's absolutely correct. So yeah, now that we've done introductions, I've kind of went over the first quests that you guys are going to be on, the first leg of your journey, if you will. After that's going to open up pretty much with a couple of options that you guys can pursue and follow, depending on what your characters are interested in. I don't want to railroad you guys story-wise, so you guys will have plenty of options to like learn and explore of everything that exists here. So let's let me kind of show you some options you may be interested in. Scroll on my notes. First off, of course, we do have a shopping district here. You'll actually see a couple of the NPCs. We've got Nalia over here, who is sort of like the blacksmith of the town. And then we've got Amara here, kind of bumming out because she runs a general store, and this is kind of her part-time freaking job. You know what I'm saying? So,
God, she's me.
so, since Cario is a rather sizable dome city, I would let you guys know when it comes to acquiring goods, you can purchase any mundane item in Cario, as well as able to get any item of uncommon quality. So uncommon rarity items are worth typically under 500 credits. So if you're looking for, magical weapons or some like general magical items, you'd be able to purchase it easily here over in Cario. Rare items can also be come by kind of in time. So if you have a special request for an item you're interested in, it may take a period of time, but eventually you may be able to find one. It might be a little marked up depending on who is selling, but that is an option. And on occasion, you may actually find a very rare item sort of hovering about one of these shops, but that is an especially extremely rare occasion and occurrence that's happening there. So we've got the shopping district. We also have, let's see over here, a little fight club over here for those that want to be either pit fighters or would like to try and earn a little bit of extra credit through violence. The fight club is where folks unwind and perhaps win some credits. So you could either participate in this sort of fight club, or you can actually be an audience member, kind of betting on who would win and who would lose at this point. Betting is absolutely legal here in Cario, and we'll kind of go into why that is. There is a radio station that is here over in Cario, where you can listen to from DJ Yono, who is running the program The Iron Moon. It plays classics from all across the universe, as well as report on the going-ons within the Ogresh region. Let's see. For those that are gamblers at heart, we've got a couple of gambling dens that you can go over to. This over here is the poker house, run by a warforged named Auntie. This is kind of imagine this poker house is like a fancy casino on like the strip of Vegas. There's plenty of food, plenty of drink. There's plenty of good times to be had. Even if you're losing credits, you're having a good time doing it, because that is the business model for that. But, you know, if you're lucky, you might win some. If you're looking for something a little bit more seedy, take a look at this fine gentleman. And, you know, his name is Honest Pete. He runs a dice den. This place is hidden away. It's a hidden away gambling hall at the back of some speakeasy where you have to know a guy. Cheaters prosper here, but there are some underworld connections you may be able to make here that can get you paid very well if you don't mind getting your hands dirty. As you explore the planet of Ganymede, you may come across some precious antiquities or artifacts. Of course, one of the organizations, the Ionian Archaeologists Guild, would appreciate anything that you would find and would be able to pay you a sort of substandard rate depending on what's there. Or you can head on over here to Fran, who runs the Prospectors' Huts. And this is where you can actually exchange antiquities discovered in the ruins of Ganymede for some quick credit. If you don't care about maintaining and preserving the history of the planet or go to the IAG, you can come here and actually get yourself paid a little bit more than what the IAG is willing to pay. And then finally, if you guys make a big enough splash and big enough name for yourself, you might actually be summoned by the mayor of Cario, which is Alindra Paris, Mayor Alindra Paris. She resides here. She's always up to something, so doing a job for her promises to pay well, and may even earn you some favor. Now, what kind of favor does that earn? Well, that is because this entire city is being run by the Sevreni crime family. Big dome cities like this are typically operated by less than honest means because this is sort of their business venture. The Ionian government itself really, you know, when it comes to their dome cities, it's very bare bones. Barracks, you know, maybe some entertainment here, things like that all over the place. But the Sevreni family is where the money's at. It's where the credits are at. And they've established this this dome city where, and keep in mind, Ganymede is not within Io's jurisdiction. So there really is no Ionian law here. There's just sort of like an established order. People kind of fend for themselves. People kind of protect themselves when it comes to cities that exist here on Ganymede. So because of that, the crime families tend to prosper very well. But just because a crime family is running a city does not mean it is considered an evil city. It is merely a business venture with the hopes to continue to gain capital, influence, and power. So those are some of the key locations that you may be interested in exploring. Of course, there is a bunch of other locations that you may discover in the city at times, and yeah. So this is your starting hub city. This is where you guys are going to be going. Yes.
I have questions.
Please ask away.
Are cities run by competing crime families?
They can be, yes.
Also, what is this thing?
That is one of the many shards that are scattered throughout the city. So you may have recognized it, you may have not, but in big cities, especially like this, whether it's on the planet of Io or on Ganymede or on the planet of Europa, shard technology is what fuels the city and kind of gives everything its energy and quote-unquote electricity. As a recap, for those that have played in IO campaigns before, and for new players playing, shard technology is essentially channeled magic that turns into future tech. There is a veil of existence known as the Deetic Veil. It is where the gods reside. And shard technology allows you to tap into this deetic power, able to fuel cities that scatter about. So this is one of the major visible like shard. One of the big shard techs that's here that's keeping the city fueled. and it's kind of made into a little fancy, colorful sort of installation. So it blends well with the city. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Excellent. Any other questions that you have?
No, sir.
Judy?
Me? What?
Yeah,
No, I don't have any questions. What? I already asked my
You
questions.
sure?
Okay.
I don't have any more questions, huh?
That's me being gaslit. You were like, I didn't ask a question. What are you talking about? There's no, I didn't say any questions.
It hurts my feelings that you think you can gaslight me, Brett.
Stop it. Stop it. Fucking stop it. But we're good. No other questions so far. I know I'm kind of info dumping, but I'm just trying to give you guys like a general feel of what this world is.
Yeah, we're absorbing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Excellent.
I'm taking notes.
Good. And also, if you have any questions afterwards, even after post session 0, you're always free to message me. I'll be happy to answer all the information for you. So, outside of Cario is, you are currently in the Ogresh region, and in case you were curious, you go, Brett, so if Ganymede is this poisonous, terrible place, and we leave the Dome City and can't freaking breathe, how does travel work? So, Ogresh, as many areas on Ganymede are dangerous to travel, not only with the dangers that roam outside the dome, but because of the poisonous air, making it impossible to breathe without a protection suit. Fortunately, each of you will get to start with one of these basic protection suits, allowing you to explore the area within 24 hours without penalty. Also, fortunately, as you explore outside the reaches of the dome cities, you will actually find a variety of charging stations that are prominent throughout Ogresh, allowing you to sort of kind of look at these as like these stations as like little outposts. You know what I mean? They'll be like
charge stations.
I'm sorry?
Tesla charge stations.
Yeah, there you go, except not. You know, just like another name, though. Yes, yeah. But yeah, that's the best way to describe it, is like these little charge stations where you're like, yeah, my electric suit's about to run out. You can go ahead and charge there. These little outposts will also have like, you know, little taverns, maybe a little inn, maybe there'll be a little, you know, some of the locals that have come accustomed that operate these charging stations may be there. The charging stations themselves also have usually a light contingency of guards so that they aren't sabotaged by the wild creatures that are currently out there. And these are also good stopping areas in case you want to like take your long rests and take your break. If you decide to explore, however, without charging your station beyond the 24-hour period, you are still able to keep exploring. The suits allow you to breathe and kind of like filter out all the poison that's within the air. However, staying in these areas for longer periods of time beyond the 24 hours will begin to physically exhaust you. And when I say exhaust, I mean like you will start taking levels of exhaustion because your suit's going to go into a low power mode. You're not going to get proper oxygen into you, and if you stay for an additional 24 hours beyond that, you're just going to begin to suffocate because the suit is no longer doing that. Of course, if you find and discover some magical spells or are aware of some magical items that give you the ability to not need to breathe, then these suits are fine. You can explore the area outside with the suit, well, without the suits. The atmosphere isn't gonna like burn you up or completely destroy you. But it's the main thing is the suits are there to help you breathe in this sort of noxious atmosphere that is outside of the dome cities. There are also Ganymedian rovers. These are vehicles that you can purchase, and they are easily acquired for 1,000 credits that will essentially double your travel time as you guys are exploring outside the dome cities. Rovers can also be equipped with weaponry. So yes, that means if you encounter enemies on the road and you're in a rover, you don't have to get out of it. You could just start blasting them with the cannons that you've strapped in there. However, the rover
electric.
They electric, like in this world's sort of sense of electricity. Yes, they do run off of shard tech. It could also be recharged over at the well, they actually don't need to be recharged. They use the atmosphere to keep them continuously moving and going, so you don't have to worry about running out of power or anything like that while there. However, you cannot take it into enclosed spaces like caverns, ruins, living forests, things like that, because it needs direct access to the exposed atmosphere that is up below. Above table, don't shove a rover into a dungeon. It's not going to work. So yeah, it's mainly meant for travel. And then finally, the last thing I want to talk about before we do the roll is some areas of interest you may be interested in exploring after your initial quest. So, as I've told you guys offline, I will tell you now so that the audience hears. There are a series of dungeons that you are able to explore throughout this world. Some of them are very tiny. You can finish them within one session. There's one major event that happens in there, and then you're done. A lot of dungeons you can explore will typically take a few sessions to clear. There are multiple events that are happening, including some optional stuff if you really want to dive in and continue to explore upon that. Dungeons are a great way to acquire resources and wealth and items and all sorts of stuff to empower yourselves. And because you guys are level 5, the current game level, and when I say game level, I mean like the total phase 3 level right now is level 9. Which means you will have opportunities to rapidly level if you so do pursue that. Before anyone asks, this is a milestone system. No experience points. Don't run experience points. Don't run experience points. Don't run experience points. So
sure?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm great. So yes, you will have the ability to really ramp that up. But a couple of areas of interest that you may wish to explore on your own that's not necessarily connected to like main storylines. And when I say that is I'm not going to be pushing you to go into there. I'm not going to be like, well, the story wants you to go here. These are things where you're like, hey, let's go ahead and do a little diversion and check these areas out. So the first is the Havel Caverns, which is been established by the IAG or the Ionian, Archaeologist Guild. As known, it is the known Ganymedian ruins in the area that has been unearthed that is underneath these caverns, underneath this area. However, a mysterious cyclopean creature has made its presence known in the ruins below, causing the IAG to flee. They are interested in capable adventurers to take out this troublesome creature, and they are willing to pay a party that handles that 2,000 credits to take care of the threat so they can continue exploring these sort of old Ganymedian ruins. For those that are interested in learning more about the history of this planet, it's also a good opportunity for you to do that. And then finally, which is going to be a bit more of a unique dungeon scenario, is the Quille Forest. It is a rare sight to behold on Ganymede, as it is one of the few living forests on the planet's surface. So, while living forests would normally be pretty self-explanatory, Ganymedian living forests are considered conscious biological creatures that flourish within the area and then immediately die off or move underground after a short period of time. Quite often, however, strange and dangerous creatures with pseudopod appendages that grow from their shoulders will roam these areas. And the forest has been known to create these strange gem-like stones that seem to bleed from some of the trees. These are, like as mentioned, rare occurrences, and because they appear and remain for a short period of time, if they are not explored after a certain period of time, they will eventually depart and vanish. So if this is something that you're interested in learning more about the alien fauna that could be on the planet itself, this could be a good, albeit temporary opportunity to check out. After all of that info dump, any questions? I'll say, all right.
Flats?
Cool.
Okay, good, awesome. I know I gave you a lot of information. I know there was a bunch of stuff I dropped on you just to let you know a little bit more about the world. These are, as always, are options for you. If there are things that your characters are particularly interested in migrating or exploring or completely checking out. But the story is yours to write, so you are free to do as you wish, as your characters would be interested in what they would do. So you have a lot of freedom in the world that you're going to be able to explore to create and write out your own stories. So that is all the information I have of Ganymede, the city of Cario, what's in the Ogrish region, as well as the introductory quest that you all will be partaking in at the beginning of the game. That will surely lead you to some more interesting little tidbits that may be scattered across this planet. So let's talk about your character creation. Typically, this is kind of where I go over the rules of exactly how to create your characters. Although all of you, I know some of you are still working on your characters, but all of you have already created your characters. But here's some information in case you wanted to change it up. As I've told you guys before, you have an ASI abilities. Sorry, my brain just died right there. Your ability score allotment is 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, and 8. No matter the race or folk that you choose, you can add +2 to one of these ability scores and +1 to another ability score. So you're free to choose which one you want. You cannot and yeah, so +2 and +1. And then for hit points, we are running max HP, which means we don't roll HP. We always assume that you rolled the maximum hit points. So if you're a fighter with 10 constitution and you're level 5, you will have 50 hit points. So just keep that in mind when you're calculating your hit points. Always take the maximum amount of rolls. And finally, it's time, speaking of rolls, it's time we do the roll for those that have seen previous IO games. In the world of IO, the former gods Div and Void have long since been woven into the tapestry of history. While Div and Void's influences are but a dwindling story now, there are still a rare few attuned to their mights, the Radiant and the Void Touched. You may still have that lingering influence. So I'm going to go over exactly how this is going to work and what this means. Everyone will be rolling a d20 when I say so. If you roll a 20, your character may be considered Radiant or Void Touched if you so decide. This means that you have the influence, that you kind of have a little bit of one of the dead gods lingering from within you. So that you are part of an ancient bloodline. You do not have to accept this. This isn't something that will be forced upon your character. If you believe this won't fit your character, you are free to get rid of it. You're free to be like, no, I'm good. I don't want this. But you also cannot hand it off to someone else. This is yours and yours alone to choose. Those who are Radiant or Void Touched will have some cosmetic or non-combat effects that we can work on and discuss to continue to flesh out your character. And finally, a Radiant and Void Touch may choose to add an additional +1 to an ability score and a -1 to an ability score.
Whoa.
So currently I know a lot of people will go into like, you know, whatever you put your 15 in, you put your +2, 17. That means you can actually do 18. You can actually start with an 18. But that also means you have to reduce another ability score by 1. So this kind of gives you a little opportunity to get a small little boost as we begin this game. Oh, and the last thing I want to bring up, since you guys are starting at level 5, do not forget to assign your ASI at level 4. You are free, your ability score improvement. You are free to replace this ability score improvement with a feat if you so desire. And you can choose any of the feats that are on D&D Beyond. So, Man, I don't want to start with Junie, but I feel like I got to start with Junie.
Hi.
So
better not.
this is currently
What if I did though?
this is currently campaign 6, and out of all of the other 5 campaigns, we have only had one person roll a 20 on a d20 to become a radiant, and that would be Juniper. So
I'm God's favorite princess.
So we're about to. Oh God, I really hope you don't roll that 20. Let's we're gonna go ahead and begin now. Junie, if you would be so kind, please roll a 1d20.
Okay. Fuck.
Ooh, okay. All right. Thank God.
Oh well, next time.
All right. Lily, if you'd be so kind to roll a 1d20. To do that, you type out /roll space 1d20 in the chat log. Thank you very much.
Ah.
Yes, a 9, so that you also are not radiant or void touch.
Oh, dang it.
Next up, Shayne.
Yeah, watch this.
That's a good one, Shayne.
Well, you tried.
5's a good number.
I'd say
Round.
great number, but Surefour.
I'm gonna get a 2.
Oh!
Whoa!
Hey, whoa.
What the fuck?
Does that mean he loses 2 points to his ASI?
He has that means he has a heart attack immediately. He has a debilitating illness wherever he goes. He just loves skeletons so much. And then Tomato. Oh fuck, 15.
Damn.
All right.
Bunch of
Me
normies.
then.
Yep.
Am I still labeled as Zergzar?
I'm playing
Fix
2
it, DM.
characters. I'm playing 2 characters.
Sorry. I will, if you'd like, allow you to. No, I'm not gonna do that.
That's not me.
That's not you. You're right. Yo, what the fuck?
You don't even have a name, bro.
I delete you. You've been removed from the world. Can you please do me a favor and roll another 1d20? I will not be counting this, but I want to make sure that your actual name is shown.
Thank God, my real name.
There we go.
Well,
All right.
there it is.
There it is. Beautiful. All right. So even though all of you will still be writing your own stories, none of you have been attuned to the old gods of Ionian lore.
Frickin' losers.
What the hell?
So rude. So freaking rude. All right, guys. Well, if there are any questions, I will assume there are not. That will
How do I
wrap.
make my foundry not lag?
How can you make? You have to turn on hardware acceleration on if you're using Google Chrome.
Okay.
Yeah. As it's
How do I look at feats in foundry?
I believe they are all imported. If you go over to here, let me actually show you this. So if you go over to the right side of the screen and press
Give me a
the...
sec, I have to reload. I was turned on hardware and acceleration.
You're killing me, dude.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make problems.
Hell yeah. If you click, I post a picture. If you click the book and then click the D&D Beyond folder, there should be a DDB feats. And right now, as I see, that has everything. Oh, also, I have to re-review your spells, Surefour, because you definitely have some phase 2 spells that are... I have to adjust. Yeah, exactly. For example, Fred knows Vile Lightning, which was the spell that Crike had developed.
Handshake in there. Yeah, put that shit on there. Get yourself some good damage.
No. We don't talk about the Mordo handshake. You are being pre-nerfed, so that's how I like to run my games.
What the F?
This is how I feel.
So
Yeah, come back to Earth with the rest of us, yeah?
This is how I feel like everyone's
We're literally in
winning.
space right now.
Bro, what is Lily doing?
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Oh, Lily, this is just
Oh,
sad.
there it is. You were gonna get there eventually.
We were going to get there eventually. Lily, Sylvia believes that she is the chosen one, but she actually is not.
I'm
It's
the
just
chosen one.
it's something that she just lies to herself about all the time, and everyone's like, yeah, but whatever you say. All right, so if there are no more questions, that wraps up session 0. But before you go, because the community is wildin' right now, how about we do a little bit of fan art?
We haven't even played yet.
Yeah, we got a lot of. We actually have a lot of fan art that's been built up over time. We let our fan artists know what everyone looked like, and they were like, "We're going in." These fan arts might be just completely out of left field because we don't know who or what any of you are as characters.
Pretty,
Everyone's been pretty good on that, is what you're saying?
yeah, people have been reading me
Okay.
like a book.
I'm going to share the screen. I'm going live. I'm sharing the screen in Discord so I can show you all the fan art.
Cool.
Okay. Let me know if you all are spectating.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Excellent. And then I think there's one more person.
What?
Is
Waiting on one more.
just one more
Oh my
person?
god, I spectate by using the Discord and scrolling along.
Oh, I didn't know that. You don't.
I
You
always
fuck?
do that. I like spoiling what's coming.
wait.
No.
Huh?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that is unhinged, dude. Wild. All right.
No, that's actually fucking weird. Why do you do that?
Hold on.
Because I just look at that stuff when it comes in. I don't fucking.
Oh,
just
yeah,
like-
wait, I actually
yeah,
do that
I just
too.
have it open.
Yeah.
So you're weird too then.
You call me
But I don't
weird.
spectate.
Take it
I don't
fucking
spectate
back.
in the channel.
Oh, okay.
I don't spectate in the channel, but yeah, like I check the art
Art?
threads as soon as they get updated.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'm a
Okay.
little creepy like that. I like my eyes to be everywhere.
Stop, dude. Don't say that.
It's like a web.
This when we made the fan art channel, Inkley made this because no one really knew what exactly this game was going to be, and they just everyone's just waiting to be like,
What is it?
What is this game? All right, this is the first official fan art right here. Apparently, this is you as a.
Oh my god, is she bawling?
She's balling right now. Yeah,
Ballin'.
yeah. which is wild
You
to
got
me.
J's on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Erg.
Orb.
Orb.
Cute.
Fan art from Sit of Lily's new character. And then we got
Wait, it didn't load.
I didn't see that.
Wait, you didn't
Oh,
load?
there it is. Okay, it's here.
What the fuck?
Discord just froze for a good minute.
Cute.
And then we got this little guy.
Oh yeah.
And then we got I just love these little adventures that you guys are going on. Boxing, this is called. Boxing.
Bro,
Apparently you
I'm about
guys
to fucking throw
fighting.
hands already?
Holy shit, Surefour, you're gonna get annihilated. What are you thinking?
Hey,
What the fuck?
maybe I threw on purpose.
Reminds me
Oh.
of that toad from Naruto.
Actually, I would win because I know the secret lore, so.
Naruto.
The secret lore.
Naruto. Fuck. No.
Oh,
Tea
What's that?
time.
Drinking tea. That's so cute.
Girlies.
Slay.
you need a booster seat.
Slay.
Nat
I
is
don't
work-
need a booster seat.
made
I
is
love
work
By the way, my
that.
character is like barely 4 feet tall, probably.
So we
Well,
can
This
just
is
kick
so
you.
cool.
a little
We could just
splash
kick you.
screen. What?
This one
That's
blows
fucking
my mind.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
is so good.
We got some talented artists.
Aww.
So much
Orb.
art.
Someone drew everybody. Very
Aw.
cool.
There we are.
Very
Yeah, there you are.
good.
Small as a frog.
Here we go. Got some palettes going
Oh,
on here.
whoa.
Cool.
Good
You know,
coloring.
I was gonna be disappointed if we didn't see something like this. Memory, I showed this to Lily as well, drew this, which was
So
absolutely
cute.
insane.
I
Yeah.
know. Can I use that as my token?
Yeah, you could use whatever you want. Do you
I
want
would
to?
like to. Yeah, I want to change it to this one.
Yeah, I'll ask the fan artist. I'm sure they'll be very excited
Thank
about
you.
that.
It's awesome.
Well, there you go. Goddamn. Now I know for a fact Junie's gonna change to this. Oh yeah. All right, I have to pause this because this one's a video and it cracked me up.
Video.
Yeah.
Video?
A video.
What?
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Oh.
No.
I liked it. What do you mean?
Okay, all right.
Egg.
Yeah, can I change my token to the bottom left one?
Yeah, we could do that for you. Yeah, absolutely. Jesus Christ.
I love it.
I like this little selfie that that Lily's characters
No.
Me with the boys.
Me with the.
Bearbot's been working on some new stickers for the server.
Oh, I love this.
It's so
Waku, waku.
cute.
I was told this was 100 frames. I was like, you're
Whoa.
wilded right now.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Got one
Oh,
over
wow.
here. Sticker number 2. Just
No, let me out.
My
That's-
boy.
here we go.
My
So
boy now.
cute.
Oh, someone said this is husband material. Hey yo.
Whoa.
Yummy.
Only time will tell.
Angry.
Only time will tell. Let's see. Oh, holy shit, Kale! What the fuck?
Whoa.
Yo, what the hell?
I'm becoming a
Jesus.
demon lord out here.
Jesus Christ, dude!
Looking for bones.
Jesus, what the hell's happening here? Oh my god!
Damn!
Dude, someone's
Holy
head.
shit!
So violent, yo! What the hell? All right. Of course. Sorry, I saw ahead. Mariah worked on art for Tomato, and here's some
sketches.
little sketches that she drew alongside
Very well
that.
done.
I really like
So
that grumpy
good.
one on the far right.
Yeah,
I love his tiny little teeth.
it's little sharp teeth. And then we wrap it up with a burdrehnar special. Tomato hearing wild magic is back in his life.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. There it is.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm a
Yeah.
normal,
Right.
logical person who makes
You're killing
coherent
us.
decisions.
Just don't
Team
put
kills.
fog on your fucking bars.
Judy, I'm gonna immediately look up your spells right now and see what you've
Fog, fog,
chosen
fog,
so
fog.
far.
I didn't take fog. Fog is
What?
fucking, it's boring.
Oh, there, hey?
I had better options.
Tomato. Come on, man. It's gonna be different. You see that, right?
I don't fucking trust him at all.
You see that, right? Wait, why is this spell called Chax's Fog? I don't understand what the.
Oh, wait.
wait.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What'd you just say?
All right, guys, thank you so much. I am very much looking forward to this campaign. We will be back next week at 8 p.m. EST. Sound good?
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm going to hop out the call and say goodbye to chat. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Brett.
All right,
Bye.
bye-bye, guys.